Okay. Hello everyone. If you hear, let me know if you, I hope you all will let me know if you all can hear me or not. And I apologize. I don't know what is going on here. Um, I, it was working at first, my camera, my web camera. Then all of a sudden it stopped working. I mean, it froze on me again, and it did not do that when I was trying out. Okay. Hello, Dickie. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to hear you. It is an honor to have you here, Dickie. Thank you. Okay. Um. Um. Hello, Gina. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. And thank you. And you said you can hear me. Thank you, Gina. Thank you very much. Okay. And Dickie said I can hear you. Okay. Thank you, Dickie. Okay. I'm glad y'all can hear me. Okay. Let me. If anybody has any solutions, let me know because it gotta be StreamYard. Because okay, this camera started working when I first put it on here. When I hooked it up, then it just quit. Well, at first, okay, when at the very begin with, when I put the camera on here, well, I closed the flap so you couldn't see me because it had an hour to go. Well, when I got to flip it again, I couldn't see nothing. So I had 20 minutes. So I restarted the laptop, and then I came back. Then I went back on here, and I had trouble at first, but the web camera. I know it's a good web camera because it works on OBS and it works on Discord. Okay, but I am not good at OBS yet. I am still trying to feel myself around on the OBS. I'm just trying to get a hang of it. It is more complicated than StreamYard, and I've been watching videos and I just haven't had time to fully go through it on OBS because I've been to the doctor this week and I had other things going on. So sorry about that. And guess what? I got my the man from this organization came over yesterday, him and his wife, and he propped up my air conditioner. My first time putting it on since last year. Now this is second full day. This is first full day. I can have this air. It feels so good. It's not hot in here. It is so comfortable. Oh, I'm so very happy, and I sure appreciate that man and his wife from this organization who came and propped it up for me. Oh wow, and it's such a much relief. Okay, sorry I'm running my mouth, but if anybody knows the solution, okay, I'm gonna try to learn all I can OBS. Cause starting in April, but if I have too much problems, I'm probably gonna quit StreamYard. But I'll keep the free one. But I should go. I'm trying to learn the OBS because it's free and and there's a lot of, and it's working. My camera's working on there, so I'll try that. And it's a lot of complications to learn, but I learned the basic, and I still got to learn how you multi-stream it. And there's so much stuff to learn. And to bring guests in, you have to learn that. And there's a video dot ninja where you can bring people in through that. So that is free too. So I'm learning. So if I can learn all this, I'll be saving me some money. Wow, that'd be a relief. Okay. Now, sorry about that. Okay, talking too long. Okay. Now, we're going to do the raffle drawing after I read the 3 poems of Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay, me. Okay, let me see. Um, okay. Okay, me try. Okay, the first one. Oh, I didn't play Gary. Oh, wait, okay, before I get started, and Diggy said go to settings and check if the camera is selected. Yes, it is, Diggy, because I already did that. I went to the settings on the StreamYard, and yes, the camera is selected, and and Guzgoo, I have Guzgoo, and that is selected. Okay, thank you very much, Diggy. Okay, but it was on at first when I first hooked it up. It come on, it was on there for about a minute, and it just froze, and I don't know why. And I do have it on settings. I mean, I do have it on camera. I did check it on the settings, and the camera is set up for Guzgoo. So I don't know. I just finding out there's a group on Facebook, a StreamYard community. I will join that later on and join that and see if they can help me. Unless you can help me out, Dickie, because I know you know all that stuff. Okay, okay. Before I get busy with Elizabeth Barrett Browning, I'm gonna read Gary's poem, "Money Has Spoiled" by Gary A. Snyder. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Okay, Dickie said, turn the camera off and back on. Okay, you mean the settings on there? Okay, you mean on the camera itself? Okay. Okay. On, on now. On now. I'm on now, you all. Yay. I had to go on the hello you all. I had to go on a different browser. I was on Google Chrome and I went on a DAS browser, DAS secure browser. It's working now. Yes. Okay. Now okay. Thank you all for your patience. Okay. Okay, that means I changed browsers. Okay. Okay, now let me start this all over from the begin with and okay. Okay, welcome to the hello everyone. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you all here. And I am so glad I got this working again. I guess I can't use Google Chrome because it don't work right. I am so happy to be back on here. I should have to go on a different browser. And I never thought of going on, I didn't think it was going to work on a DAS secure browser, but it did. So I think for the DAS secure browser. Now I'm going to read um, Gary's poem, Money Has Spoiled. Money Has Spoiled by Gary A. Snyder. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Okay, now okay. Now okay, let me get to the okay, right here. I want to play this Whoa Mule Whoa by Gary A. Snyder. I love this song he sung.
Whoa Mule Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Grandma had a muley cow, muley when she was born. It took a jaybird 40 years to fly from horn to horn. Whoa, mule, whoa, mule, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. Now Grandma had yeller hen, yeller as gold. She said it on 3 buzzard eggs and hatched out on old crow. Whoa, mule, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. Take your seat, Miss Lyra, just a you keep cold. I ain't got time to kiss you now, I'm fooling with this mule. Whoa, mule, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. If I chew tobacco, I tell you what I do. I chew it good and juicy and spit it all on you. Whoa, mule, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. I'll never marry an old man tobacco juice, and he never zips his fly. Whoa, mule, whoa, mule, I say, ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. Yeah, ho! Hello.
What was that? Who wrote that?
Huh?
Who wrote that?
This is just one of them old-time favorites, bluegrass songs.
Oh,
and,
okay. One of the traditional ones.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And
that was awesome.
just old-timey music. So I thought I didn't have a plum raise. I thought, wow, you know, it's kind of like this thing. And of course, I was a little short on breath, so I just did the best I can do.
Oh, no, that was perfect. I always enjoy those.
Okay. I want to thank you. And like Noreen said, we ain't got blowed away down here yet. Don't expect to, really.
Well, I hope things turn out well.
Yeah. She is filling up this 5-gallon water jug I've got, you know, for construction and stuff. And so I asked her, how, you know, what are you doing, you know? And she says, she's filling up a water jug over there. And I said, how come? She said, well, we might need some water tomorrow. I said, why is that? She said, because it's going to rain. So I said, okay. About 25-mile-an-hour winds is what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
And, so possibility hitting that New Orleans again from what we've been seeing on the Weather Channel. And hoping they rebuilt the dikes and everything will really go smooth this time. They don't have to shoot people and stuff like that.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Those are images that we don't need to relive again.
No, not that mess.
Everybody, know I was back on. Okay. I hope everybody got it. I don't see anybody on here. Okay. Okay. And okay. Okay, and that was Gary singing Whoa Mule Whoa. Okay, now I'm gonna read from Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And the first one is first of her poem I'm gonna read is called Comfort. Comfort by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Speak low to me, my Savior, low and sweet, from out the hallelujahs, sweet and low, lest I should fear and fall and miss thee so, who are not missed by any that entreat. Speak to me as to Mary at thy feet, and if no precious guns my hands bestow, let my tears drop like amber while I go, and reach of thy divinest voice complete, and humanest affection thus ensoothe, to lose a sense of losing as a child whose songbird seeks the wood for evermore, is sung to in its stead by mother's mouth, till, singing on her breast, love reconciled, he sleeps the faster that he wept before. The end. And that was Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poem called Comfort. And I don't see, okay. And the next one is Consolation by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. All are not taken. There are left behind living beloveds, tender look to bring and make the daylight still a happy thing, and tender voices to make soft the wind. But if it were not so, if I could find no love in all the world for comforting, nor any path but hollowly did ring, where dust to dust the love from life disjoined, and if before those sepulchres unmoving I stood alone, as some forsaken lamb goes up the moors in weary dearth, crying, "Where are ye, O my loved and loving?" I know a voice whisper, "I am for heaven and not for earth." The end. That was Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poem called Consolation. And the third one, Discontent, okay, by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Light human nature is too lightly tossed and ruffled without cause, complaining on, restless with rest, until, being overthrown, it learneth to lie quiet. Let a frost or a small wasp have crept to the innermost of our ripe peach, or let the wilful sun shine westward of our window. Straight we run a furlonged sigh, as if the world were lost. But what time through the heart and through the brain God hath transfixed us, we, so moved before, attain to a calm. Ay, shouldering weights of pain, we anchor in deep waters, safe from shore, and here submissive over the stormy main, God chartered judgments walk for evermore. The end. And that was the end of that was Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poem Discontent. Okay. Okay. And I still don't see anybody back on here. And I won't be able to do the raffle drawing next week because I'm going to do a pre-recording for next week because I'm going to the a card maker success summit. They have it every year, and this is my first time ever had a chance of going. And it's online, but and I want to get better at making cards and learning new ideas. So so I'm gonna wait till there's more people coming on, and before I do it, um, okay. While we're waiting, because I want to do it right after now, but while I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and bring that up. Okay, the wheel. I'll bring that up, and mm, mm. Okay, I'm just waiting to see if anybody else comes on here, and 'cause we had two earlier, but that was before okay, that was at the beginning of it. Oh no, it stopped again. At least y'all can hear me this time, and it's still on. So, okay, standard definition. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Let me bring that up. And yeah. Okay. I'm still waiting for someone to come up, more people come on here. And okay. If y'all want to be in a giveaway, please leave a comment. You can leave the comment. What it'll show up on here. If it shows up on here on YouTube, my YouTube channel, my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, profile page, and Poet Noreen and Snyder's profile page. Any of them will show up on here. Poet Noreen and Snyder, they'll show up. Okay. Okay, there's somebody come on here. I don't know who, but thank you for showing up. Please leave a comment and let's go on now. Please leave a comment. Okay. Okay, any okay. Okay. I'll see if any but more shows up and leave the comments. Let me see what, because I know Gina Storm and Vicky was on here earlier, but I don't know if that's going to show up or not. Let's see. Um, um, okay. Okay. Okay, we'll wait. And okay, because if nobody, because I know it won't be, because I'm listed on here. I was on there, and so was okay, and Diggy, he already won. He won last week, so he couldn't. He won for July, so he couldn't do it. And Gina, that's two, and and me in 3 different times. That's four. Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't think anybody else is going to show up. So we'll use what we have. We know it's gonna be Gina because Diggy already won last month, and okay, we'll do that then because I don't think anybody else is going to show up. We've been having so many problems. Okay, add two. Okay. Add to stage. Okay. Well, I can't win. So if no, we had to do it again because Diggy won last month, so we had to do it again. Draw again. Okay, there's somebody else on here. I can't win either. Okay, okay, there's somebody else on here because I cannot win. Okay, before we do, you're on here. I know you can hear me because I noticed. Okay, please make a comment, and so you can become on here. Um, please leave a comment. Whoever you are, you's on here. Please leave a comment. So you can have a chance of being on here, and okay, let me see. Okay. Mm. Mm. Oh. Okay. I don't see okay. Well, I don't know. Nobody else is leave. Okay. We should try again because I can't win. I did not qualify, so we're going to draw again. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, we got a winner. Gina Storm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gina, you won. Okay. Congratulations, Gina. You won. Gina, oh, I didn't show this. Okay. Gina, okay. Um, okay. Gina, you won, oh, you can't see it because it's stuck again. Gina, you won the book World Healing, World Peace 2022 anthology book um, by Poets Hope for Humanity. Congratulations, Gina. I try to wait for others to come on here, but okay. I try to wait, but okay. I tried. Okay, congratulations, Gina. Okay. And okay, okay. I can't show it because I froze up again. So let me put this over here. And Gina, just send me send me your mailing address so I can send out your book to you. It probably won't be this week because I have two doctor's appointments. So this week, So I will be out following week. Okay. And thank you all. Mhm. Okay, thank you all. And now I'm gonna read and I want to congratulate Gina Storm. I tried to wait and I don't see who on here. Okay. And thank you very much, Gina, and congratulations. Okay. And now I'm gonna read from the complete works of William Shakespeare, volume one. And we finished King Henry VI Part 2 last Saturday, and this Saturday I'll be doing a new play called King Henry VI Part 3. Um, okay, and it's written about 1591 to 1592 by William Shakespeare. Okay, and dramatis personae is that is the characters in the show is King Henry VI, Edward, Prince of Wales, his son, Louis XI, King of France, Duke of Somerset, Duke of Exeter, Earl of Oxford, Earl of Northumberland, Earl of Westmoreland, Lord Clifford, Richard Plantagenet, Duke of York, Edward, Earl of March, afterwards King Edward IV, Edmund, Earl of Rutland, George, afterwards Duke of Clarence, Richard, afterwards Duke of Gloucester, Duke of Norfolk, Marquis of Mon- Montague, Earl of Warwick, Earl of Pembroke, Lord Hastings, Lord Stafford, Sir John Mortimer, and Sir Hugh Mortimer, uncles to the Duke of York, Henry, Earl of Richmond, a youth, Lord Rivers, brother to Lady Grey, Sir William Stanley, Sir John Montgomery, Sir John Somerville, tutor to Rutland, Mayor of York, Lieutenant of the Tower, a nobleman, two keepers, a huntsman, a son that has killed his father, a father that has killed his son, Queen Margaret, Lady Grey, afterwards Queen to Edward IV, Bona, sister to the French Queen, soldiers, attendants, messengers, watchmen, and etc. And the scene is in England and France. Okay. Okay. Hello, Soul Angel. Welcome. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Okay. Um. Soul Angel said, "Hope all is well." Yes. It's Well, it can be better. I had a hard time getting started on the show. It was about an hour, and it was messing up. I finally got it going for a little while. You can see me. Then all of a sudden, I froze. The camera froze. At least I had to change browsers. If I didn't change browsers, I don't think we would ever got on. Because Google Chrome must not be any good. And so I changed it to. I went on. What was that browser name? Oh, Advanced Secure Browser. I went on that, and it was working all right, and then it froze. So yes, I did it. Yes, thank you, Soul Angel. Yes, and then I thought, well, I didn't know if anybody was going to come on, so I went ahead and did the raffle drawing, and Gina Storm won, and she won. Okay, and so I'm trying to get it where next time. Okay, I won't be here next Saturday, but I will do a recording and make sure the recording is up. But this time I'm going to use OBS. I think I can use OBS and use OBS and then upload it on StreamYard. And then because StreamYard OBS was working really good for me. It didn't freeze up. So put on StreamYard for recording, and so everybody can still see it next Saturday. Because next weekend, from the 8th through 11th, and this is the first time I get to go. I never heard it before. It's called Card Maker Success Summit, and it means a lot to me to get better at making greeting cards. And I want to get better and learn new techniques so I can get faster. And it's next weekend, so that's what I want to do, and I hope it's okay with everyone. And I should make sure I have recording so y'all can still do it. And if anybody's interested in going, it's free. But if you want a lifetime access, it costs $29 or $39. And if you pay for the VIP, you get a lifetime access. So, and if you don't get to see it all, you can go back and listen to it. You have lifetime access to it, and then you get more reviews too and more stuff. Okay. Okay. And I'm getting tired of StreamYard because I'm having so many problems with them this past month. So I'm trying to study on OBS. Use OBS. I already put the multi-stream plugin in there, and now I'm trying to learn BDO BDO.ninja, where I can bring guests in. I can have other people go in. It's a learning process. So I'm trying to hang in with StreamYard till April. But anyway, I will not renew the paid version. I'll also keep the free one. And I'll keep the free StreamYard so I can use their wheel. Okay, that's what I want to do. I like using their wheel. Okay. Okay. Now we're on King Henry VI, Part 3, Act 1, and the scene 1 is London, the Parliament House. Alarum. Enter the Duke of York, Edward, Richard, Norfolk, Montague, Warwick, and soldiers. Warwick. I wonder how the king escaped our hands. York. While we pursued the horsemen of the north, he slowly he's sorry, I'm having a hard time looking at reading these words. Reading. He still stole away, and left his men. Wherewith the great lord of Northumberland, whose black ears could never brook retreat, cheered up the drooping angry army, and himself, Lord Clifford and Lord Stafford, all abreast, charged our main battle's front, and breaking in, were by the swords of common soldiers slain. Edward, Lord Stafford's father, Duke of Buckingham, is either slain or wounded dangerously. I clipped his heaves with a downright blow. This is true, father. Behold his blood. Montague. And, brother, here's the Earl of Wiltshire's blood, whom I encountered as the battle joined. Um, Richard, speak thou for me, and tell them what I did. Throwing down the Duke of Somerset's head, York, Richard hath best deserved of all my sons. But is your grace dead, my lord of Somerset? Um, Norfolk, such hope have all the time, all the mind of John of Gaunt, Richard. Thus do I hope shake King Henry's head, Warwick, and so do I, victorious Prince of York, before I see thee seated in that throne, which now the House of Lancaster usurps. I vow by heaven these eyes shall never close. This is the palace of the fearful king, and this the regal seat. Possess it, York, for this is thine, and not King Henry's hairs. York, assist me then, sweet Warwick, and I will, for hither we have broken in by force. Norfolk, we'll all assist you. Be he that flies shall die. York, thanks, gentle Norfolk. Stay by me, my lords, and soldiers, stay and judge by laws by me this night. They go up. Warwick, and when the king comes, offer him up no violence, unless he seek to thrust you out perforce. York, the queen this day here holds her parliament, but little things we shall be of her command of counsel. By words or blows, here let us win our right. Richard, armed as ye are, let's stay within the house. Warwick, the bloody parliament shall this be called, unless Plantagenet, Duke of York, be keen and bashful Henry deposed, whose cowardice hath made us by words to our enemies. York, then leave me not, my lords, be resolute. I mean to take possession of my right. Warwick, neither the king nor he that loves him best, the proudest he that holds up Lancaster, dare stir a wing. If Warwick shake his bells, I'll Plantagenet, root him up who dares. Resolve thee, Richard, claim the English crown. Flourish, enter King Henry, Clifford, Northumberland, Westmoreland, Exeter, and the rest. King Henry, my lords, look where the sturdy rebel sits, even in the chair of state. Belike he means, backed by the power of Warwick, that false peer, to aspire into the crown and reign as king, Earl of Northumberland. He slew thy father, and thine, Lord Clifford, and you both have vowed revenge on him, his sons, his favourites, and his friends. North, if I be not Northumberland, if I be not, heavens be revenged on me, Clifford. The hope thereof makes Clifford mourn and still. Westmoreland. What, shall we suffer this? Let's pluck him down. My heart for anger burns. I cannot brook it. King Henry, be patient, gentle Earl of Westmoreland. Clifford, patience is for poltroons such as he. He durst not sit there, had your father lived. My gracious lord, here in the Parliament, let us assail the family of York. Northumberland, well, hast thou spoken, cousin? Be it so. King Henry, ah, know you not the city favours them, and they have troops of soldiers at their beck, executed. But when the Duke is slain, they'll quickly fly. King Henry, Far be the thought of this from Henry's heart, to make a shambles of the Parliament House. Cousin of Exeter, frowns, words, and threats shall be the war that Henry means to use. Thou factious Duke of York, descend my throne. Okay. And kneel for grace and mercy at my feet. I am thy sovereign. I am thine, Exeter, for the shame. Come down. He made thee Duke of York. York, 'twas my inheritance that earldom was. Exeter, thy father was a traitor to the crown. Warwick, East Exeter, thou art a traitor to the crown, and following this usurping Henry. Clifford, whom should he follow but his natural king? Warwick, true, Clifford, and that's Richard, Duke of York. King Henry, and shall I stand and thou sit in my throne? York, it must and shall be so. Content thyself. Warwick, the Duke of Lancaster, be Duke of Lancaster. Let him be king. Westmoreland, he is both king and Duke of Lancaster, and that the Lord of Westmoreland shall maintain. Warwick, and Warwick shall disprove it. You forget that we are those who chased you from the field, and slew your fathers, and with collars spread, marched through the city to the palace gates. Northumberland, yes, Warwick, I remember it to my grief, and by his soul, thou and thy house shall rue it. Westmoreland, Plantagenet of thee and these that thy sons, thy kinsmen, and thy friends all have more lives than drops of blood were in thy father's veins. Clifford, urge it no more, lest that, instead of words, I send thee, Warwick, such a messenger as shall next revenge his death before I stir. Warwick, poor Clifford, how I scorn his worthless threats. York, will we show our title to the crown? If not, our sword shall plead it in the field. King Henry, what title hast thou, traitor to the crown? Thy father was, as thou art, Duke of York. Thy grandfather, Roger Mortimer, Earl of March. I am the son of Henry the Fifth, who made the Dauphin and the French to stoop and seize upon their towns and provinces. Okay, okay, Warwick, talk not of France, which thou hast lost it all. King Henry, the Lord Protector lost it, and not I. When I was crowned, I was but 9 months old. Richmond, you are old enough now, and yet methinks you lose. Father, tear the crown from the usurper's head. Edward, sweet father, do so. Set it on your head. Montag, good brother, as thou lovest, and honorest arms. Um, let's fight it out and not stand cavilling thus. Okay. Richard, sound drums and trumpets, and the king will fly. York, sons, peace. King Henry, peace thou, and give King Henry leave to speak. Warwick, Plantagenet shall speak first. Hear him, lords, and be you silent and attentive too, for he that interrupts him shall not live. King Henry, thinkest thou that I will leave my kingly throne, wherein my grandsire and my father sat? No, first shall war on people this my realm, ay, and their colours often born in France, and now in England to our heart's guests great sorrow. So be my winding sheet. Why thank you, lords, my title's good, and better far than his. Warwick, prove it, Henry, and thou shalt be king. King Henry, Henry the Fourth by conquest got the crown. York, 'twas by rebellion against his king. King Henry, aside, I know not what to say, my title's weak. Tell me, may not a king adopt an heir? York, what then? King Henry, and if he may, then am I lawful king? For Richard, in the view of many lords, resigned the crown to Henry the Fourth, whose heir my father was, and I am his. York, he rose against him, being his sovereign, and made him to resign his crown perforce. Warwick, suppose, my lords, he did it unconstrained. Think you 'twere prejudicial to his crown? Exeter, no, for he could not so resign his crown, but that the next heir should succeed and reign. King Henry, art thou against us, Duke of Exeter? Exeter, his is the right, and therefore pardon me. York, why whisper you, my lords, and answer not? Exeter, my conscience tells me he is lawful king. King Henry, aside, all will reveal from me, and turn to him. Northumberland, Plantagenet, for all the claim thou layest, think not that Henry shall be so disposed. Warwick, deposed he shall be, in despite of all. Northumberland, thou art to see, 'tis not thy southern power of Essex, Norfolk, Suffolk, nor of Kent, which makes thee thus presumptuous and proud. Can set the Duke up in despite of me. Clifford, King Henry, be thy title right or wrong, Lord Clifford, thou to fight in thy defence. May that ground gape and swallow me alive, where I shall kneel to him that slew my father. King Henry, O Clifford, how thy words revive my heart. York, Henry of Lancaster, resign thy crown. What mutter you, or what conspire you, lords? Warwick, do right unto this princely Duke of York, or I will fill the house with armed men, and over the chair of state, where now he sits, write off his title with a suffering blood. He stamps with his foot, and the soldiers show themselves. King Henry, my lord of Warwick, hear me but one word. Let me for this my lifetime reign as king. York, confirm the crown to me and to mine herein, to mine heirs, and thou shalt reign in quiet while thou livest. King, I am content, Richard Plantagenet, enjoy the kingdom after my decease. Clifford, what wrong is this unto the prince your son? Warwick, what good is this to England and himself? Westmoreland, base, fearful, and despairing Henry. Clifford, how hast thou endured both thyself and us? Westmoreland, I cannot stay to hear these articles. Northumberland, nor I. Clifford, come, cousin, let us tell the Queen these news. Westmoreland, farewell, faint-hearted and degenerate king, in whose cold blood no spark of honor bides. North, be thou a prey unto the hounds of York, and die in bands for this unmanly deed. Clifford, in dreadful war mayest thou be overcome, or live in peace abandoned and despised. Exit north, Clifford, and west, Warwick. Turn this way, Henry, and regard them not. Exeter, they seek revenge, and therefore will not yield. King Henry, all Exeter, Warwick, why should you sigh, my lord? King Henry, not for myself, Lord Warwick, but my son, whom I unnaturally shall disinherit. But be it as it may, I hear and tell the crown to thee and to thine heirs for ever, conditionally that here thou take in an oath to cease the civil war, and whilst I live, to honour me as thy king and sovereign, and neither by treason nor hostility, to seek to put me down and reign thyself. York, this oath I willingly take and will perform. Warwick, long live King Henry. Plantagenet, embrace him, King Henry, and long live thou and these thy forward sons. York, New York and Lancaster are reconciled. Exeter, accursed be he that seeks to make them foes. Senate, here they come down. York, farewell, my gracious lord, all to my castle, Warwick, and I'll keep London with my soldiers, and Norfolk, and I to Norfolk with my followers. Montague, and I unto the sea from whence I came. Exit York and his sons Warwick, Norfolk, Montague, their soldiers and attendants, King Henry, and I with grief and sorrow to the court. Enter Queen Margaret and the Prince of Wales. Okay. Exeter. Here comes the Queen, whose looks bewray her anger, all steal away. Hey, King Henry, Exeter, so will I. Queen Margaret, nay, go not from me, I will follow thee. King Henry, be patient, gentle queen, and I will stay. Queen Margaret, who can be patient in such extremes? Oh, wretched man, would I had died a maid and never seen thee, never borne thee son, seeing thou hast proved so unnatural a father, hath he deserved to lose his birthright thus? Hadst thou but loved him half so well as I, or felt that pain which I did for him once, or nourished him as I did with my blood, thou wouldst have left thy dearest heart blood there, rather than have that savage duke thine heir, and disinherited thine only son. Prince, father, you cannot disinherit me. If you be king, why should not I succeed? King Henry, pardon me, Margaret, pardon me, sweet son. The Earl of Warwick and the Duke enforce me. Queen Margaret, enforce thee? Art thou king and wilt be forced? I shame to hear thee speak. Oh, timorous rich, thou hast undone thyself, thy son, and me, and given unto the house of York such head as thou shalt be thine reign, but by their suppliants, to entail him and his heirs into the crown. What is it but to make thy sepulchre and creep on into it far before thy time. Warwick is Camelier and the Lord of Callias. Stern Falconbridge commands the narrow seas. The Duke is made protector of the realm, and yet shalt thou be safe. Such safety finds a trembling land, and environed with wolves. Had I been there, was in a silly woman. The soldiers should have tossed me on their pike before I would have granted to that act. But thou preferred thy life before thine honour, and seeing thou dost, I here divorce myself, both from thy table, Henry, and thy bed, until that act of Parliament be repealed, whereby my son is disinherited. The northern lords that have forsworn thy colours will follow mine, if once they see them spread, and spread they shall be, to thy foul disgrace, and utter ruin of the house of York. Thus do I leave thee. Come, son, let's away. Our army is ready. Come, we'll after them. King Henry, stay, gentle Margaret, and hear me speak. Queen Margaret, thou hast spoke too much already. Get thee gone. King Henry, gentle son Richard, thou wilt stay with me. Queen Margaret, to be murdered by his enemies? Prince, when I return with victory from the field, I'll see your grace. Till then I'll follow her. Queen Margaret, come, son, away. We may not linger thus. Exit Queen Margaret and the Prince. King Henry, poor Queen, how love to me and to her son has made her break out into terms of rage. Revenge may she be on that hateful Duke, whose haughty spirit, winged with desire, will cost my crown, and like an empty eagle tire on the flesh of me and of my son. The lives of those three lords torments my heart. I'll ride on to them and entreat them fair. Come, cousin, you shall be the messenger, exeter, and I hope, shall be reconciled in all. Exit. And okay, and I will do do it next Saturday. The next Saturday is going to be recording, and I'll finish it, read more next week. Okay. And the poetic form today is called Many Monoverse, and I found this on shadowpoetry.com. Okay. The Mini Monoverse is a poetry form created by Emily Romano. It consists of two stanzas of 5 3-syllable lines. The rhyme scheme is A, 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 A for the first stanza, and the second stanza is B, 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 B. And for a double mini monoverse, should add 2 more stanzas, and the first stanza's rhyme scheme is C, 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 C. And the fourth stanza is D, 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 D. And it's desirable to tell a story. Okay, and that was the end of that. And today's word is titled darg, DARG, and I found this on WordGenius.com. Okay, a darg, DARG, is a noun. Origin is English and the early 15th century. And definition is one, a day's work. Second definition, a defined quantity or amount of work or the product of work done in a certain time or at a certain rate of payment, a task. An example in a sentence, one, Seamus knew he had a darg of work to finish by 5 p.m. And the second example is the teacher finished writing the darg of lesson plans by noon. And that was the end of darg. Okay. And okay. I was gonna show you all I've been seeing that a lot on YouTube in the past, the help sign, but if you ever see somebody do the sign, but I can't do it because I froze up. My camera froze up, so I can't do it. So to you all, it was called the help sign when somebody's in trouble or in danger or something wrong. But okay, and I'm not gonna have any I don't think I'm gonna have I had so much problem today to get on here, and the shit wore me out. So I don't think I'm gonna have the potpourri today. It should wore me out. And I want to congratulate Gina Storm for winning the World Healing World Peace 2022 by Poets for Humanity. Okay. And it won't be. I don't think it's going. I have time to get this out this week because I have 2 doctor appointments this week, so it should be the following week. I hope that's okay, Gina. And I'm just sending your. Well, I might wait. My appointment is Tuesday and Wednesday. If I get the chance to, I might be able to do it Thursday or Friday. Because I don't want. Because since you live here in Texas, I don't have to go to the post office because only time I had to go to the post office if somebody is not in the United States. Well, she lives in the United States, so I can do it from here at home and mail it. So I think I can do it Thursday or Friday. Okay, mail it. Okay, and I think I'm gonna close up because it was took a lot out of me because it took about. I've been working on this, trying to bring this up for about an hour or more, and this time I wasn't going to give up. And I want to thank everyone for um sticking here with me and being here. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Dickie for helping me for helping me with trying to get this going. And thank you, Dickie. I sure appreciate your help. And so thank you all. And remember, because after I get through here, I gotta check on my cats, and then I'm gonna get me something. Gonna eat my supper. Get me something to eat for supper. Then I'll be back on Facebook and YouTube and answer you all personally. But right now, I'm gonna get me something to eat after I get through here. Then I'll be back on. It'll take a while. Okay. And thank you all. And thank you all for being here. And remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams. And thank you all. And I love you all, and so does God. And thank you all for being here and to keep praying that that I'll get this straightened out. That maybe that StreamYard will help me. I have so much, and they're not even answering me. But I sent a message to them through the StreamYard community on Facebook. So I'm hoping I'll get some answer. And so thank you all, and I hope you all have a good evening and a good weekend and a good week. And God bless you all, and thank you all for being here. And you have been listening to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show, and with Noreen Snyder, your host. And remember, next Saturday I'm going to put do a recording for next Saturday because I wanted to go to the Card Maker Summit um, success, and I hope it's okay with you all. I should do a recording and so I can go. I hope so. It's online. If anybody interested in going to Card Maker, let me know, and I'll get a link for you all so you can go. It is free, but if you want if you want a lifetime access is either $29 or $39 for access. Okay, and that's if you sign up. But first you have to sign up for to get a free ticket. Then they'll give you so many minutes. I forget how many minutes you got to get that 29 or 39. And if you don't make it, then it's going to be like $59, I think. Okay. Thank you all. And you all have a great night. Thank you all. And I love you all. See you later. Okay.